All right, Shalom. Before we start, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom to you sincere sisters, the few sincere sisters who are out here listening and learning. All right. May it should become upon all your households. Okay? And today's lesson of the video is that the elites have bunkers. You know, they have bunkers, but it's not going to save them. You know? So the elites do have, they have these bunkers, you know, called, they're called DUMBs, Deep Underground Military Bases, or bunkers, Salakia. All right? But it's not going to save them. You know, it's not going to save them from the getting put in. Well, it's going to save them from the destruction. But after that, you know, the Lord's going to send out his men, the elect. All right, we're going to take them. You know, we're going to take them out of those bunkers, and we're going to be put in chains, man. All right, and there's it was a article that came out of Mark Zuckerberg's. You know, he has a bunker in Hawaii. You know, and he's not the only one. You know, I'm pretty sure these elites, you know, and other high-profile, you know, Edomites, nobles of this world, they have bunkers. All right, they have to keep them safe from destruction. You know, so let's get that. Let's look that. Matter of fact, let's get a video. You know, watching our brothers, Mark Zuckerberg. You know, he has yep, let's watch this. Select for the ad.
Is that?
All right, so it says Meta founder Mark Zuckerberg building an apocalypse-proof bunker in Hawaii. All right, so it's 2 minutes. So, you know, let's listen in. All right.
Something that Mark Zuckerberg seems to know that we don't. Now imagine having all the resources in the world, including the abundance of money. So what do you think you do? Well, a lot of people may perhaps think of purchasing luxurious items, properties and so on, but that is not what the world's 7th richest man, Mark Zuckerberg, is doing with his money at the moment. And this is sparking a lot of speculation. What does Mark Zuckerberg know that we don't? Now, Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Facebook, and that's of course a company that's owned by Meta, has started to prepare for a doomsday. You heard that right. Mark Zuckerberg is building a doomsday sort of a place where he can in fact go into hiding in case there is doomsday that happens. The Facebook founder is creating a compound which features a doomsday bunker. He's creating this compound in Hawaii and not on mainland United States. The compound is located in the Hawaiian island of Kauai, and conservative estimates put the total price of the compound at a cool $100 million. That's not a small pocket change of money. He's investing $100 million for a doomsday bunker. And this doomsday bunker will comprise of underground bunkers, luxurious mansions and other self-reliant features. The massive $1 million project will also have its own sources of food and energy. The secret project, which the Meta chief is apparently hiding from.
And you know, sorry if I stop it, but you know, think about you know, as these different movies come out, you know, think about these when we watch these movies, like we leave the world behind, and I have yet to watch that. So you know, but Lil Will and I can, you know, people saying, you know, they were preppers, you know, they were preppers. You know, people were getting prepared. You know, in a movie that I watched, American Blackout, somebody had what they call it? They had a bunker, but it wasn't like the bunker he's building, you know. But they had a bunker. They had they had food. They had, you know, ammunition, guns. You know, they were ready. You know, because in the blackout, you know, anything can go down. You know, people gonna be in the streets rioting, killing each other, right? And that's gonna come to and that's gonna happen out in these streets. You know, I believe. You know, I'm speaking. This is my opinion. You know, I believe that was going to be a cyber. The Lord is going to bring us, put a spirit on these people to bring a cyber attack. You know, or to, you know, attack the grid. Salakia, y'all. All right, but yeah, like I said, I believe the Lord is going to put the spirit on these people, you know, to do a some sort of bring some sort of crisis. You know, they're gonna cut the grid and not cut the grid. They're gonna do something. They're gonna like hack the grid or something, shut off the lights, right? Take the electrical grid, the gas, water. You know, no food, none of that. All right. So you know, imagine things like that. But he's building an apocalypse bunker, so he knows. You know, and like he said in the beginning of the video, you know, he knows something that they don't know. He knows that, you know, this place is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction. All right, so let's keep watching.
The public is called the Kolar Ranch. The project which revealed that ranch is one of the most expensive personal construction projects in modern history. It is still under construction and it consists of dozens of buildings which include 2 main mansions which will be connected via a tunnel of all things. The tunnel will lead to an underground shelter which will have an emergency exit. The shelter will be blast resistant as well. And the compound will consist of nearly about 30 bedrooms and a similar number of bathrooms. Apart from this, it will also have a cluster of 11 disc-shaped tree houses. Not only this, the compound will also have various security features with secret doors and much more advanced technology. It seems like this ranch is not only a retreat, but more like a potential survival base for Mark Zuckerberg and his family in the wake of any catastrophic event. But why is he spending $100 million? He's putting his money on a certain idea that other people do not seem to be aware of.
All right, so you know, you get the point. All right, he's building a bunker, you know, and he's getting ready for something big to come. All right, so I got a few precepts. Right here. Yeah, I got a few precepts. The elites have used them bunkers, but it won't save them. You know, but it's gonna save them from the destruction. You know, it's gonna keep them safe for that amount of time. But after that, the Lord's gonna send out His men, and they're gonna take them out of those bunkers and they're gonna put them in chains. All right, so let's go to Isaiah chapter 2. All right, and verse. I'm starting at 12. It says, a day of reckoning coming. All right. It says, for the day of the Lord, whose name is Yahweh of hosts, shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty, and upon every one that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low. And upon all the cedars of Lebanon that are high and lifted up, and upon all the oaks of Bashan, and upon all the high mountains, and upon all the hills that are lifted up, and upon every high tower, and upon every fence wall, and upon all the ships of Tarshish, and upon all pleasant pictures. Verse 17, and the loftiness of man shall be bowed down, and the haughtiness of men shall be made low, and the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day, and the idols he shall utterly abolish, and they shall go into the holes of the rocks, and into the caves of the earth, for the fear of the Lord, and for the glory of his majesty, when he ariseth to shake terribly the earth. In that day a man shall cast his idols of silver and his idols of gold, which they made each one for himself to worship, to the moles and to the bats, to go into the clefts of the rocks, and into the tops of the ragged rocks, for fear of the Lord, and for the glory of his majesty, when he arises to shake terribly the earth. Cease ye from man, whose breath is in his nostrils, for wherein is he to be accounted of. All right, and that's what that's what they're getting ready for. Are they going into these They're going into these bunkers because they're scared of the Lord, for the fear, because they know what's coming. They know that they're going into chains. Right? They know that the nuclear destruction is coming. It's going to burn everybody. It's going to burn, that nuclear destruction is going to America's going to be on a lake of fire, But as that, and all these elites and those under them, their families, they're going to go to these different bunkers they have, in different places of the world, and they're going to leave America, right? Go probably So like, my phone keep turning off, man. It's annoying. I hate when it does that. But like I was saying, yeah, these elites are gonna leave America, go to different places of the world, but they have these bunkers ready. All right, and then while America's getting while America's being destroyed, they're gonna be safe in their in their bunkers, like nothing's gonna get ready to happen. But after that, hey, once the Lord, you know, gets finished messing up this place, He's gonna send His men out to go search, and we're gonna take them out of their bunkers and put them in chains. All right. So now let's get Revelation 6. This is Revelation 6, and I'm sorry, at 12. It says, "The sixth seal terror, and when I beheld, when he opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood." All right, that great earthquake. That's what's gonna be caused by these nuclear these missiles, man. All right, they're gonna make the earth rock and forth like a drunkard. Let's get that. Let's get that in Isaiah 24. Isaiah 23. This is Isaiah 24 and 19. The earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again. All right, so the earth, is going to be moved exceedingly. All right, let's go back. Revelation 6 and 13. And the stars of heaven and the stars of heaven fell unto the earth, even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs when she is shaken of a mighty wind. All right, and they're not literal stars. John the Revelator, he's seeing this vision of he's describing the missiles as stars falling from the sky. All right, 14. And the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places, and the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every free man, hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains, and said to the mountains and rocks, Fall on us, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? Right, that I read in Isaiah 2, that fear, of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, when Yahweh Shai returns, So that's what's going on. They did get ready for that great day, the day of reckoning. All right, for the great return of our King, of our Lord, Yahweh Shai Hamashiach. He's gonna bring a legion of and a legion of angels with him, to fuck this place up, man. And we're ready to get out. We're ready to get out of here, So let's get one more. I got Psalms. Because they think they can escape this judgment, man. They can't. Psalms 149. And I'm starting at 5. It says, Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand. Why? To execute vengeance upon the heathen, and punishments upon the people. To bind their kings with chains, and their nobles with fetters of iron. Slacky, I'm moving around. To execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints praise you, the Lord. All right, so that's what's bound to happen, man. These we got they think they can hide from their judgment, and it's not gonna happen. All right, the Lord's gonna send out his men, the elect, and they're gonna go search. They're gonna take them out of their bunkers and put them in chains, man. All right, and that's what's happening. So they can hide all they want. Go into these bunkers is not gonna help. It's not gonna save you. It may save you from the destruction that's coming, the nuclear destruction, but ultimately this judgment that the Lord has put on you, you can't get away from it. All right, so Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I got something else I got another lesson cooked up. I gotta get the precepts for it, but Lord willing, I can get into that. All right. So watch out for that, you know. But until then, Lord willing, this was edifying. We're gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Peace and salutations to you, the hopeful elect, and shalom to the sincere sisters who are watching and learning, all right, and listening. You know, may the Church of Election come upon all your households. Until next video, shalom.